When the most fearless armored gladiator on land collides with the apex raptor of the sky, who yields? High across the arid African scrubland, complete midday stillness erupts into explosive kinetic combat. A colossal martial eagle folds its brown wings, plummeting from thermals like a guided missile. Below on an open mound, a battle-tested honey badger instantly spins around to brace for impact. They collide violently on the stony terrace, blasting dry earth and loose fur into the air. The eagle drives its sharp black talons forward, attempting to pin the land fighter down. The honey badger counters with flexibility, twisting inside its thick skin to evade the full strike. Massive wings beat the dry ground furiously, while clawed paws churn up a thick dust vortex. For over a full minute, the fierce cross-elemental duel rages without a moment of hesitation. Deep, rattling snarls echo through thorn scrub, mixing with piercing shrieks of the raptor. Dust clouds and dislodged feathers billow continuously around them, creating a chaotic, wild arena. The badger retaliates with rapid, snapping lunges, using its low stance to disrupt footing. The eagle vaults backward with its wide wingspan, snapping its hooked beak aggressively from above. Neither wild champion yields an inch, and neither can breach the other's specialized physical defense. A sudden heavy gust of wind whips sand between them, forcing both warriors to break grapple. They face each other across the dusty divide, muscles tensed, breathing heavily in intense standoff.
How did these two distinct evolutionary masters develop such extraordinary adaptations for dominance?
Massive wings beat the dry ground furiously, while clawed paws churn up a thick dust vortex.
Deep in semi-arid bushveld, morning sun rises over rugged thorn thickets in warm amber light.
Wild cassia blossoms open along dry riverbed banks, glistening brightly with morning dew. Beneath the clear surface of a rock spring, tiny freshwater barbels swim peacefully. Flocks of yellow-billed hornbills chatter among blossoming thorn branches, welcoming dawn. Deep within a cool subterranean burrow, beneath shepherd tree roots, rests a secluded den. Inside the sheltered underground chamber, a devoted mother gently tends to her single cub.
She carefully nudges her newborn close, nursing it and grooming its soft fur with tenderness.
Honey badger mothers invest over a year teaching young cubs the secrets of wilderness survival. As the cub grows, she demonstrates how to excavate hard soil using heavy curved claws. Meanwhile, a solitary male patrols his massive 20-square-mile foraging territory. His anatomical construction boasts skin up to a quarter-inch thick that resists bites. His loose hide allows him to turn completely around inside his skin to counterattack. Furthermore, his specialized metabolism possesses natural immunity against venomous toxins.
He spends morning digging out rodent nests and climbing low trees for wild beehives. His tireless rolling gait allows him to jog for hours without exhausting energy reserves.
It is a life of fearless independence, relentless curiosity, and legendary resilience. Every movement reflects a creature engineered never to back down from any threat. The rugged ground and thorn thickets are his domain, where tenacity rules absolute. The honey badger stands as undisputed champion of land-based grit and survival mastery.
Thousands of feet above sweeping savanna plains, another magnificent sovereign rules the air. His anatomical construction boasts skin up to a quarter-inch thick that resists bites.
Across the distant, rolling grasslands, giraffes graze leisurely, while elephants make their way toward the water.
Flocks of vibrant lilac-breasted rollers dart through clear morning air with melodic calls. Perched high in a giant baobab tree rests the massive stick eyrie of martial eagles. Built over decades with heavy branches, this colossal canopy fortress measures 6 feet across. Inside the nest, the mother eagle gently feeds small, clean morsels to her fledgling. She carefully shelters the growing chick beneath broad wings, protecting it from morning rays. High above tree canopy, the father eagle launches, catching powerful rising thermal currents. His eyesight is an optical miracle, capable of spotting movement from 3 miles away. He soars effortlessly at high altitudes, patrolling hundreds of square miles of savanna.
His feet are armed with talons as large as leopard claws, exerting crushing pressure.
He relies on soaring, visual precision, and supersonic surprise dives to dominate the air. He spends mornings surveying game trails and guarding the perimeter of his nesting valley. The martial eagle life is defined by aerial majesty, commanding altitude, and precision. Where badger commands low durability, the eagle commands limitless sky and striking power. Millions of years of selection have shaped each into an apex master of its domain. Yet when scrublands meet rocky outcrops where both hunt, their paths directly collide. An elevated rocky knoll becomes a high-tension crossroads for both predators. As afternoon heat reaches its peak, both champions converge upon the same point. The honey badger trots up, while the martial eagle glides down onto a low branch. Neither predator will concede control of this prominent lookout point over the scrubland. The stage is set for a dramatic second showdown of subterranean armor versus sky power. On the rocky clearing, honey badger and martial eagle lock into an extraordinary battle. With a downward swoop, the eagle attacks, driving heavy talons toward badger's shoulders. The honey badger ducks low and pivots, turning within its loose hide to snap upward. They collide with heavy force, sending dry sand and dislodged fur exploding into air. Massive wings beat against dusty ground as the eagle attempts to maintain balance. The badger plants its legs firmly, using its muscular neck to absorb raptor strikes. Claws rake across stony earth, while feathers and fur scatter across the clearing. For over a full minute, the contest rages back and forth without giving an inch. Snarls, growls, and avian shrieks cut through hot afternoon air as stamina pushes limit. The eagle attempts an aerial leap, but the badger's thick skin deflects sharp talons. Swirling dust clouds shroud fighters, creating an awe-inspiring spectacle of raw power. Neither warrior can breach the other's specialized evolutionary weapons and tactics. The honey badger possesses impenetrable skin armor, endurance, and close-quarters grit. The martial eagle commands immense aerial reach, razor talons, and high-ground agility. Recognizing a stalemate,
Both champions disengage simultaneously, stepping back to separate perches. The badger stands firm on mound, while eagle perches atop boulder, locking eyes. The battle ends in a breathtaking draw, a tribute to balanced harmony of wild bushveld.
The honey badger trots proudly back into thickets, while the eagle launches into open sky. Both remain undisputed sovereigns of their separate realms across untamed Africa.
Which magnificent wild champion do you believe displayed greater fighting spirit?
Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell for new documentaries every day.
Thank you for watching, and keep admiring the magnificent wonders of the animal kingdom.